Hi there, how's it going? Maienfeld. That is the little town that I am in right now. In the Alps of Switzerland. What a scene here. Going that way is Zurich. Here we got a train coming right now. That was brilliant timing because I was going to talk about the train from Zurich to Maienfeld here. It is about a 1 hour train ride and it costs 33 Swiss francs. So you should know that the current exchange rate for the Swiss franc, which is the currency that they use here in Switzerland, versus the US dollar is exactly 1-to-1. They are equal. Basically, the Swiss franc is slightly worth more. So 33 Swiss francs is about $35. The euro currency, which is used throughout most of the rest of Europe, is about even as well. It is worth slightly more. So 33 Swiss francs would be maybe 31 euros or so. And so for a 1 hour train ride, 35 bucks, which is really expensive, in my opinion anyway. In Sweden, which is not a cheap country, then a 1 hour train ride cost about $12 or $13. And so 35 bucks is like 3 times as expensive. Transportation is not cheap. All right, so I am now going to wander around and explore this little exquisite village here in the Alps of Switzerland and show some of the prices of things to give you a good idea of how expensive is Switzerland. I made a video about Zurich before, but wanted to show the difference in prices outside of Zurich in a small town. And so I'm staying in a hotel that is just a 1-minute walk that way. I have a private room for 40 Swiss francs, which is just about $41, $42. So that is an amazing deal. However, that is definitely not a deal that you are likely going to find many places within Switzerland. And so here's the room. Pardon the mess. But as you can see, it is very, very small. You don't get much in Switzerland for 40 bucks. Flat screen TV at least. Got some laundry drying here. One way to save a couple of bucks, do your own laundry. But at least it has a nice view. And another train going to Zurich. So anyways, you saw my hotel room there. It is very, very tiny. Most hotel rooms are going to be nicer, larger, and going to be a lot more expensive. So in a nutshell, Switzerland is not cheap, but it is also an amazingly beautiful, safe, clean, and friendly country to travel in. So I'm going to walk around and give a little tour of this cool little village. Here's where I'm staying, Hirschen, with a restaurant. And so here are some of the prices. And so in Zurich, then it is more touristy, and so English is more prevalent. Here, then the menus are only in German, and so I have to just kind of guess at what things mean. But it looks like that is a soup, Riesling soup, Bunder Gursten soup, Gruner Salat, so that's probably a salad, and so $7.50 for a soup, $8.50 for a soup, $7 for a salad. Remember that the Swiss franc is about equal to the US dollar. And then here we have some main courses, 29 Swiss francs for whatever that is here. A steak, Alpler steak, for 25 francs. Now I had this dish here, the Hirschen Cordon Bleu. That is a chicken dish for 25 Swiss francs. And it was amazing. It was a huge plate of food with chicken and vegetables and pasta. It was more than I could eat. And so at least that place serves generous portions. This is the village that Heidi from the book from the 1800s supposedly lived in. It is actually mentioned in the books that she lived in Maienfeld. And yesterday I hiked up that mountain there, not all the way to the top, but part way up, and you can visit the little village that she supposedly lived in. I mean, she's a fictional character, but There's a little cluster of buildings up there, and they say that that is like the setting for where she actually lived. And so I had a beer last night at that restaurant for my hotel there, and thought that I would compare to in Zurich, where I went to a quaint little pub and had a beer. It was 40 centiliters, which is slightly smaller than a pint, and it was 9 Swiss francs, so that is more than $9 there than a draft beer of 50 centiliters, so that's a proper pint, was just 5 Swiss francs, so about $5. Now I'm going to go into this Apothek, Maienfeld Rochpunk Apothek, and I guess it's like a pharmacy basically, and try to find a couple of items. Alright, and so mission partially successful. I got some shaving cream there, which was 4 francs. I also wanted to get some bar soap, you know, just for the shower. 6 euros and 80 cents for 1 bar of soap. It must have been some kind of like super specialty kind of soap or something. There is a supermarket up here, and so I didn't get the soap, and I'm going to check there and see if they have something cheaper. This village certainly captures the classic Swiss Alps. And so I'll show some of the prices of things here in the supermarket. Some kind of like snack crackers for 175 francs, so that's about $1.80 or so. A box of cereal for $5. Choco Krispies. Cookies, 3 francs 70, about $4. The prices are very comparable to in the US. Bag of granola, $7.50 for a big bag there. Some dried fruits, raisins, $2.40. Nuts for $5, $6. Bananas, $2.30. Toothbrushes, $5, kind of expensive. Toothpaste, $4. Shampoo, $4. And check it out, we got soap, and it is much more reasonably priced. $3.15, and that is for 4 bars. Or Dove, $6.50, and that is like what's 4 bars also. And so I got a couple of things here. A bread that looks very hearty, 5 francs, or about $5. That's 500 G there, so that is like a pound. And then a yogurt drink, strawberry, I got it yesterday and it was really good. 2 francs, or $2. Moisturizer hand cream that was 2 francs and 60 cents. And so everything here was $10. So not bad prices once you go into the supermarkets. That is definitely your best bet to save some bucks. And then I also wanted to mention, as far as the accommodation goes, then it is currently towards the end of May. And so it is actually off season, and so the prices of accommodation will probably go up. It is going to be similar to elsewhere in the US or the UK, whatever, in that it will be $150, $200 per night or so for most private rooms. But of course the key is just search online and try the different websites, booking.com, hostelworld.com. Check a link down below this video to booking.com, and it is a affiliate link for myself, in which if you click on it, then you will get a credit yourself towards a booking.com reservation, and I will get a credit as well. And they have a huge range of accommodation choices in places like this, small little villages even, where like hostelworld.com or some of the other websites, then you won't have any luck finding anything, because there are no hostels in this village. It is a small, you know, out of the way place, not on the tourist map. And so a website like booking.com has a larger range of places to choose from than some of the other websites. So I think that is going to do it for now as far as showing this little village. There isn't all that much more to see. I'm going to explore around. As you can see, it is turning into a very nice sunny day. And then I will continue this video later tonight and show dinner. And just thought that I would give a little taste of where I ended up hiking to. Yesterday I hiked up there. Today my legs are very sore, and so I didn't want to do the big uphill. So I just started walking out of town and ended up in this vineyard or whatever crop this is. A nice flat road here. I'm not sure how much further it will go that way, but what a stunning and classic Swiss scene here. And so I have here the chicken dish that I got the other night, as you can see, with pasta, chicken, and vegetables, and a local beer, Kalanda Dunkel, a dark beer here that is really good. The beer was 5 francs, 23 francs for the dinner here. So 28 francs total, that is about $30, and tax and tip is included in the bill, and so that is the final bill. Tipping is not expected at all in Switzerland. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and got a good idea of how expensive is Switzerland. See ya.